Yo, 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 people. What's up? How you doing? So the news just broke. I wanted to tap in and talk about this for a second. Hopefully y'all can hear me good. I'm at work. But a lot of us saw this coming. A lot of us saw this coming. Y'all get in here. You know, we've seen this coming for some time now. For several of the people that were involved, some of them are not here anymore. Some of them are still here. Some of them have walked away from the life or definitely had opportunities to walk away, whether they have or haven't. And so we got FBG Butter in jail looking at a lengthy sentence. You know, we know all the people that were unalived in that whole back and forth war or unalived in other situations unrelated to that war. And then we had the people who survived. Uh, it's always been up in the air about how Dirk survived the situation where he and Vaughn had allegedly committed a robbery or whatever it was down in Atlanta, I believe it was. But either way, he skated from that. He seems recently, especially during the whole O Block 5 case, FBG Duck case, for him being unalive. He seemed to be trying to, wipe his slate clean, speaking more positively a little more, trying to clean up his image, charity, things of that nature, you know. But it was like sudden, it was a sudden change. And I always felt like possibly he was doing damage control. Sometimes when something is like coming down the pipe, you want to try to, people try to do damage control, try to beat people to the punch because you're going to be painted in a certain type of light by the prosecutors, the media, the public in general. So anything you could do in that moment to make your situation look a little better, you do. And the timing was always weird to me with that. But that's what Dirk has been trying to do. Now, for those of you that don't know, he was arrested yesterday after 5 people got arrested to uh, a shooting incident that occurred a couple years back in Los Angeles, where rapper Quando Rondo, who was had problems with Dirk's good friend King Von, um, was with his cousin in the vehicle, and someone opened fire with a machine like instrument, and he was a target. Rondo was a target, and as you know, Rondo evaded, you know, being unalived. Trying to be careful here, YouTube. So he evaded that, but his cousin suffered, and because of it, and he's no longer with us. So that happened a couple years ago. So fast forward to this arrest here. This is a huge thing. It's going to be huge as a loss for these kids here in Chicago, and these young kids here that are fans of this current era of hip hop. It's a huge loss. Dirk is probably one of the biggest artists in this modern period, because it's up there. This is a federal thing, and what they're saying from the evidence so far is that rental cars were obtained. He's being detained in Broward County, but the feds there he's being held for federal agents. The Fed, this is a Fed case. From what they're saying, there's already evidence, which is make it open and shut, of weapons being purchased, uh, rental cars being bought, hotel rooms being paid for, all with credit lines and credit cards and money of OTF, which is Durk's label. So if that is true, hit that like button. If that is true, if there's been it's an open and shut case, and that is RICO, there will be a RICO coming if that's true, because that's a corrupt or organization. You know what that is. So okay, you as well as several of the members have ties to a gang, and you also have this record label worth millions and millions of dollars. So it's all these people around, and they're alleging now they had to tell because they were picked up prior to you. So someone said something. There was an investigation that led them to you. So somebody around has been telling, and then they came to them, and they probably corroborated something. Somebody corroborated something, and then they come and scoop you up. And this is a major thing, and it's open and shut. It got to be. If that evidence is true, this is open and shut. But this is a sad situation. Sad situation. Um, he put himself in this situation, so I won't dare refer to him as a victim. I'm not going to call him a victim because he put himself in this situation. But he's a victim in terms of just the situation being another life that's going to be lost to it. Because, and some people may feel like it's still too early to say, but we got the information that we got for a reason, and just on the strength of that information, if that's the truth, if that's the truth, uh, which it probably, it gave him probable cause to arrest him. If that's the truth, then he's out of there. He is done. And we talk about this all the time. We all saw this coming, though. We've known ever since he caught that case with King Von in Atlanta. It's always been people, whether in hip hop media, urban media, radio, any magazine publications, online comment sections, or just barbershop talk saying, "Man, Durk going to jail. Durk going to jail. He out of here." Either he's gonna meet his untimely, as many of his ops or friends or contemporaries have. He's gonna meet his untimely in that manner, or he's going to jail. Anytime you're the figurehead and all this stuff is going on around you, it has to be answered for by somebody. Mad Hatter, how you doing? Y'all double tap on the screen for me. Hit the like button. It has to be answered for. Somebody has to answer for this. So we've always said Durk going to jail, and thus that's why the title of this thing is time has come. Chickens have come to roost. This is the downfall of Lil Durk. This is becoming a common thing. It's not even becoming. This is common now. They are taking down these artists at an alarming rate, and it's figureheads and bosses. These are Fed cases. People who are bosses of these labels. People who, so we just seen the situation unfold with Dolph, and believe me, that ain't over. And we all know what I'm talking about. That ain't over. Then we got this. Then we got the thing with Diddler. Then we got, it's just a never ending carousel. Mad Hatter, Lil Durk got picked up a couple years back. It was a assassination attempt on Quando Rondo. That's the one that got into it with King Von. His cousin killed King Von, unalived King Von. And so it was a attempt a couple years back to assassinate Quando Rondo in LA, but they missed it. But his cousin was unalived in the process. They just arrested Durk and 5 members of his crew, but they were arrested first, and then they came and got Durk. So Durk is being held for extradition to LA, but he's being detained in Florida. They're claiming that rental cars and weapons were purchased with OTF credit cards and things of that nature, hotel rooms and everything else. Like, so if that's the truth, it's this is a federal thing. Um, these guys were bought in or from somewhere and everything else, and they're also saying promises were made for favors, music wise, probably. Who knows what those could entail? Like, oh, I'll do this song for you, or I'll pay this producer to give you some tracks, or I'll sign you, or I'll give you some money. Who knows what that entails? But that has to come from who? The people who were made the promises, or either someone very close to Dirk or those people, or that was there or witnessed it. So, it's a lot of that going on, So, yeah. But we've been saying it forever, Dirk going to jail. We've been saying that. It's basically been a weight off. We just been waiting for them to investigate and put the pieces together. Dirk been on borrowed time. He been on borrowed time. But he ain't no victim, and you gotta know how to move out here. Everybody know what happened, and I hate to say it's supposed to be innocent to proven guilty, but this one of them ones where it's like, come on, son, come on, we know what this one about. And I think he caved into the pressure because I think it was so much made of, especially after 6ix9ine said, y'all ain't slide for Von, y'all still ain't slide for Von. It was so much made of that. It was so much pressure on social media and everything, and with people saying to him, "Oh, y'all didn't do nothing when Von, got it or whatever." And I think he caved into that pressure, and he felt like he had to do something in honor of his name because of what other people were saying. Man, I talk about this all the time, bro. You are a celebrity. You are a millionaire. You have been given a new lease on life. You have been provided with tools and talents and opportunity and resources to make something happen and change your life and everybody around you, change their life. When this stuff comes your way, you got to take it and run. Ain't no looking back. So a lot of these dudes got 9 lives because that situation that happened in Atlanta with Von, that could have got him sent up. Now, the rumor and innuendo out there is that when Von was unalived, he put everything on Von because some way he got off. I don't even understand how he got off because they had surveillance of him with a weapon out hanging out of a window, and Von is on tape running with his drawn out, and there was a robbery and there was some shots fired. So, but he somehow got off. He somehow did. So the rumor and innuendo has always said that he put that off on Von. Oh, he did it. He did it. Von had a fearsome reputation. A lot of them little young dudes around them were scared of Von, and people were scared of Von. He had a boogeyman reputation. So, oh, he had all these bodies attached to his name. Oh, man, we were just in the car. Who knows what he could have said? We was in the car, and he told me stop. I better stop, or he gonna do this and that to me. So I did. So, but bottom line, you don't beat nothing like that, and it's on tape. So it's the rumor and then the written innuendo states that. So he skated from that. Then you got this old Block 5 situation that I don't think is over, and they say there's more arrests coming in that. So as you know, the FBG Duck, yeah, double tap that screen, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, hit the like button for me. They just recently wrapped up some months back the FBG Duck trial. Rest in peace to him. And those guys were found guilty. But I don't think that's over with. But it appears for now that he has skated from that. Who knows? That could possibly be a part of what's next for that, because I don't see too many people they can pick up before picking up Dirk. I think that is a part of a broader case against Dirk. I think they're going to bring that up at that case. This is going to be a RICO, in my opinion, and that's going to be one of the things that's a part of that RICO, is what happened to Duck. Because they're going to tie him to it, and then them dudes ain't no telling what they saying to get themselves out, even if Dirk wasn't involved. Uh, so I don't think that's over with. Now you got this. This happened a couple years ago. These people are a part of your label, entourage, crew, gang, whatever their relationship is to you. They have already began talking because the information that they have thus far is key. How do they know what promises were made and the nature of them? When it says music industry favors introduce you, that could be introducing you to somebody, getting you a record deal, getting you, putting you in touch with these people, these producers, getting you that, like, okay, isn't doesn't this individual do music? He's a musician, right? He's a rapper, he's an artist, he's a label owner. That's too specific. It'd be one thing if they say, oh, he offered us money. That's either here nor there. Anybody can offer you money. They just making that up. Somebody else probably offered them that money. Who knows? But when you get specific like that, it definitely came from somebody that can make that happen, that can push that through, that can get the ball rolling and the wheels rolling on that type of thing. That's key. What's even more key is if there were hotel rooms purchased for these guys, plane tickets for these guys to get flown out, rental cars for these guys to drive in, weapons purchased for these guys, all under OTF lines of credit or OTF accounts and everything like that. You have to be the most unintelligent being walking the face of the earth. And that's what's being said right now, and it's too widespread. It's on major news outlets. It's not like boopity boop TV on YouTube is saying that this is coming from everywhere. Major news outlets, TMZ and every, so this is, whenever a case happens, they put out the basic facts of the case. This is basic facts of the case. So if they saying that, yeah, they ready to take you right now. And we got that information. We're ready to take you right now. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. I personally, I hate to say it, but I think it's over for boy. It's over for boy. Ain't no coming back from this one. This different. It's different. And then if he somehow thinks he's gonna wiggle out of that one, no. Watch what I tell you, and mark this as a prediction. That whole O Block 5 FBG Duck thing, watch that come up. This is about the RICO. Them charges that he got right now, he got about the same charges that everybody else got. That's enough right there. But they're gonna seal the deal on them. The feds seal the deal. But that's enough right there. There's a unaliving for hire. I don't know if I can say the M word, but there's a unaliving for hire charge, using this type of weapon to unalive. It's like a list of charges. They all pretty much got the same charges. So where does you being the figurehead come in? So you know what I'm saying? It's about to be a RICO indictment. You could be that. But man, like I said, to be preachy, man, we need to be more careful and more responsible with what God gives us. Because that was unnecessary. That was unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? And regardless of if the back and forth, it was a back and forth between Ron and Quando Rondo. It was verbal. It was a verbal back and forth between Quando Rondo that became physical, and Von is the one that made it physical. Okay, he came out on the short end of the stick that night when that dude Lil Tim hopped out with that thing. You know what I'm saying? Unalived him. You know, but Little Tim unalived him. You know, not at the request of Quando Rondo. Neither we saw the tape. So the unaliving was not at the request of Quando Rondo. Quando Rondo was busy fighting. This man hopped out on his own. You know, he hopped out on his own and did what he did. You know, so what you pursuing him for? You know, anyway. And then what's worse is that somebody who totally had zero to do with it wind up being unalived. You know, and this is California got a tough little justice system out there. Like, bro, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they gonna hand it the boy. So the downfall has begun. Yet another one. So we seen this coming, just like we see it coming for Yo Gotti. It's like we see it coming for Diddy. We see it coming. Like, man, yeah, y'all have got to be more careful, bro. And what's this I'm hearing about Wiz Khalifa? What did he do? You know, so it's like, man, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Y'all double tap on that screen, man. I'm not too familiar with a lot of that Durk music. What I know, most of what I probably know about 2 or 3 drill songs. What I know mostly about drill music anyway comes from this whole back and forth war between these guys. That's how I heard of them. I don't know them for their music. I think the vast majority of people who know their names don't know them for their music. If you're in media, urban media or whatever, you probably have to know their music somewhat just to even be able to talk about it or report it on it or interview them or something else like that. But I think the vast majority of people just know them for this war that was going on in the city of Chicago between these two rival factions, O Block and FBG 63rd. Well, we ain't gonna O Block and 63rd because we got to create a separation from that. O Block is housing project out there right around the corner from 63rd, which is a major violent street area out there. They right around the corner from each other on the south side of Chicago. You know, the record labels are like OTF and FBG, Flyboy Gang, stuff like that. What up, Dread? So these are street factions, you know. So that's how I think most people, myself included, heard about this whole thing. I had heard Durk's name, but I ain't listened to Durk music. I had seen FBG Duck on interviews, but I didn't know his music until I finally he got killed, and then I found out he was involved in it. I just seen him on interviews, him on interviews, but I would never listen. So I'm like, okay, this is one of these Chicago dudes. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tuned out with a lot of the. I'm older, you know what I'm saying. So that level of rap, unless it's old and it came out when I was coming up, that level of rap that just op, shoot him up, shoot him down, all that just unapologetic, ignorant type of music. I'm past that. I don't listen to that type of stuff no more. I'm on the classics and the stuff I grew up on, and anything new is coming from somebody that's a little more advanced in that lyrically and musically than to just be making that type of stuff. That's for the young generation. So I'm not familiar with none of these cats. I've probably heard a song or two from all of them, but yeah. So, man, you could be famous for like you be famous for the right reasons, you know. So you're already famous for the right reasons, and the wrong reasons, and you didn't turn that around. The right reasons and the wrong reasons all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You didn't turn that around. He another one that had 9 lives because this been going on. This little crew and these little beefs now. Quando Rondo situation may be separate, but altogether these little beefs and stuff like that been going on since these kids was 2000, since what, 2010, 2011 out there in Chicago. So this is a over 10-year war that took place with numerous people lost on both sides, and Devon ain't here for no more. Duck ain't here no more. Several of them, and Durk is out of here. He is out of here, bro. He out of there. You know what I'm saying? So after this, there's nothing left. You got FBG Butter. He just he, I think he got caught arrested with 2 firearms, and him being a big time felon already, that's gonna sit him down for a long time. It ain't nobody left but Durk, really, because them other guys ain't got enough steam behind them to really push a line or carry no torch. So the FBG thing been kind of dead. Butter was the only one, so now he out of there. And then this right here, they're gonna sit Durk. Durk got arrested. That Quando Rondo dude, where they did the shooting in LA a couple years back, but they missed him, and his cousin was unalive. They arrested 5 guys connected to OTF, and clearly somebody's already telling because they went and got Durk last night, and Durk being held in Florida, he getting extradited. He gonna get extradited to LA for a Fed. It's a Fed case, and they already telling because it's clear they picked them up, and then they picked them up, and they saying that they was promised favors musically, music industry type favors. I don't know whether that's a record deal, getting signed or whatever. And they're saying they already speaking about evidence. So I guess they said one of the main catalysts for picking them up was they found out that hotel rooms was rented, rental cars was rented, weapons were purchased, all with OTF accounts, cards, and everything else. So if that's the case, it's an open and shut case, and I don't think they would be saying it if it wasn't. So they got him over there, but we saw that coming. We knew he was going anyway. Yep. Double tap on the screen, man. Hit the like button for me. Help me out, brothers. Help me out, people. So the downfall has begun. At this point, it's like who's next? It's who's next. We know who next though. Everybody waiting on Gotti, But I mean, who's next? Who's next? Who's new? That's next. Who the new person gonna be? The next target gonna be? And this has become, and if you notice, this has become more and more frequent. These rap label, we know some time now about hip hop police and task forces that's specifically watching a rapper. That's why they come up with these cases so quick. But if you notice, since this has been happening at an alarming rate ever since 2014, because you remember it started with Bobby Shmurda, then it turned around, and then it was 6ix9ine and them, and that whole Treyway thing, and just these days after these dudes, like they ain't playing with y'all, man. They is not playing. They got Pee Wee Longway in them. This is terrible. Boy, I'm telling you, bro. I wouldn't do nothing, and you don't gotta do nothing. You making millions of dollars. You don't gotta do nothing. What is this about? I feel like it's the same as when actors get typecast. I'm not typecast. You know what they call that? When an actor plays a role, like they say that happened to Tupac with Juice. The dude from That's what happened to the dude that played on Boys in the Hood, that unalive Ricky with the shotty. And if you learn about his story, go look on YouTube. You'll find out that he got stuck in that character and started living that life for real. He went and joined that gang. He went and and all he went through the whole thing. They say that's what happened with Tupac and Juice. Jack Nicholson, when he played the Joker, after that he had to go sign himself into a psychiatric hospital. He had to go get looked at because of the stuff he was thinking. He was actually locked into thinking and psychotic. You know what I'm saying? After that role, but I forgot what term is called when that happens. If any of y'all remember that, let me know. But I feel like it's the same thing happening with these rappers. I feel like they just get so caught up because I've heard for since forever, Durk ain't like that, Durk ain't like that, Durk ain't like that, and it's coming from all the people who was involved in the back and forth war. Anybody fell out with Durk, say he ain't really like that. They all saying that. The ones who was like that has been put out there, laid out, and stated who all was like that and a force to be reckoned with and feared and about their business. Durk name has never came up in that. You know what I'm saying? So he got that going for him. That might need to be a way he attempts to defend himself, but even though I don't think it's gonna work, but at the same time, bro, it's never been you. So I feel like you've been talking it and you got to deliver now. You feel like you got to deliver, you're gonna look a certain way. And this goes back to when I say the world of nobodies. Put yourself in the mind frame that these people ain't nobody, and that's everybody. So there's no need to place them on a pedestal. Because if you can place them on a pedestal, then you'll care to impress them. You'll care to live up to their standards. You'll care to attempt to be what they want you to be. You'll care what they think too much. A lot of problems in life begin with people caring what other people think. That's why you did this. You were under pressure to do this. You were under pressure to perform and be who you say you are. You know? And I think they get locked into that all the time. hmm And a part of it is just this younger generation. I hate to like come down on the younger people, but it's all about clout and attention for them. And they believe so much in rap music. Like they just do. I don't know. It just seemed like when I was growing up, it was dudes out there that was more legitimately tough. They was out there in whatever fashion they was out there, and they was doing stuff, and it was about money more. But it's like it's like the street dudes these days. It's all about clout and attention. They'll do something and immediately rap about it. Immediately film something, turn on the camera, like for example, like that. What's that dude? Extenation, triple extenation, Temptation, whatever. However, y'all know what I'm talking about. You remember when they did that to that dude? They sat and they stalked this dude in the dealership place, and then they approach him outside as he's leaving, and he's in his vehicle, and they draw down on him. He put his hands up, and they take his stuff. I don't understand for the life of me why you don't leave and get in your car and just go. But they just had to. I don't know if it's the video games, if it's the clout or whatever. They had to do what they did. You didn't have to do that. He probably wouldn't have even told. But even if he did, you're just looking at that robbery. So they took it a step further. And then the first thing they do is they jump up in the car, and they in the car and they get on live fanning the money. Uh Everybody named Mama know y'all broken. Y'all didn't have that the day before. Everybody like, come on. So it doesn't dawn either that or it's just the glory. It must be glorious to them. It must be the glory. They didn't feel in that moment like it was like, look, they didn't think. They was like, okay, look, we in here. I think they think about it, but they still just like it feels so good to them. Like, look, it's probably a camera in here. Ain't no way in the world you don't walk in the business and not think it's no camera. Then just outside the business, approach them with weapons, and it don't dawn on you that it could be cameras out here. Okay, I got what I wanted. You know what? I just want to do this just to see what it feels like because I'm so high. My adrenaline's so high. My dopamine levels is so high off of the fact that we pulling this off and we just got the bag. What can take it to the next level? Go ahead and do this. Then we really live in this if we do this. Okay, okay. Now, now I'm and I'm so high. Just like they said, someone who unalives or a serial unaliver just can't help themselves. They got to brag about it. So you immediately could not get in that vehicle and just ride off and take that money and lay low. You immediately had to impress people. You had to, the people who you think is important, the people who stunned on you and made you feel a certain way at some point. You had to show them, haha, look at me, look what I got. Remember me? Look at me now. That's what it is. It's insecurity. It's placing people on a pedestal. It's caring what everybody think. You get in there immediately on the camera, directly after it happened, minutes later. So boom, okay. Oh, you were here. We got you on camera here. Right outside of here is where it happened. You walked out right behind him. 6 minutes later, you're in the car fanning money. His money is gone. His bag is gone. But they don't care. It felt so good in that moment to actually. They probably people who wasn't even like that probably be acting tough. You know what I'm saying? It felt so good in that moment. The rush and the adrenaline they got, and the dopamine response was so off the charts that in that moment they just didn't care. They just didn't care. It felt so good, and now you got the whole rest of your life to not feel that way because you don't feel that way now. Now you sitting there, believe you me. The hardest, toughest dude can talk all they want to. Believe you me, you are sitting in there right now feeling like the dumbest motherfucker. And you got your whole life to feel that way. And you're going to feel that way for a long time. Behind that wall, time goes slow behind there. If you've been in a holding cell, you know how slow time go. If you've done a day in the county, you know how slow time go. You know what I'm saying? It's not a quick thing. You know what I'm saying? So before you know it, well, not before you know it, you got a while to not feel that same dopamine ever again, not get that same thrill and that excitement. So you lived for a brief moment. You really lived your life and enjoyed your life for a brief moment out of however many years you were, instead of trying to do something to get that feeling on a more permanent, regular basis, like trying to go out there, grind and hustle and get you some money for real and get you a thrill off of that for real. You got to get that thrill ride and feel alive for a very short, however many hour or minute span, just to reduce that down to nothing forever. That's crazy. And that's what these little dudes be going through, man. Ha ha. Don't everyone thought I was a punk. Now look, I unalive someone and now you got to go and you're done. You're done forever. And they swear they want that. Everybody swear they want it till it's upon them. What do you mean do I like him? I don't know him personally. I was a fan of the pre-Dr. Dre, the one that was making the moves around with the raucous guys, and the first two albums. The one that was on Sound Bombing and all that. Original bad boy, that kid, cover your face. I came into place, blow the spray pussy with me. I don't want to get sidetracked though, but that and the first couple albums, first 2 or 3 albums, and after that I pretty much disconnected. I ain't with the you know, um, um, I hate my mother and my dog ate my homework. I want to bury my girlfriend. I ain't with all that. You know what I'm saying? But I can appreciate the skill level. Yep. So anyway, those of y'all that just tapping in, yeah, you got Little Durk arrested and being detained in Broward County, Florida for unaliving for hire attempt out of LA a couple years ago on Quando Rondo, who was targeted and escaped being unalived, but his cousin wasn't so fortunate. May he rest in peace. And Chicago rapper Little Durk has been connected to that, and he's being arrested and detained there, pending extradition to Florida, to California, to face federal charges for that. So those of you that may have forgot, it was a couple years ago, Quando Rondo was in L.A. in the SUV, and it was open fire on with a machine type weapon, serious type of assault situation, and you might have saw him on video crying outside of a SUV because his cousin had got unalived, and it was for him. And this is the situation that Dirk is currently detained for, and he out of here because if you haven't known, there's evidence uh, being highlighted that says that the guys were definitely a part of OTF. That's a fact. They were a part of OTF, and they are alleging they will offer favors and musical services for their participation in the hit, in the plot, and as well as evidence that hotel rooms and rental cars and weapons were purchased with OTF accounts, and I guess card swipe accounts, whatever. That's called a money trail. If there's a money trail, this open this shut case. That means RICO. RICO. That means take everything. Then they probably gonna take the record label, free and everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's the current situation. So the downfall, because we all expected this, like I said, whether it was barbershop talk, chat room talk, comment section on social media talk, podcast talk, we all been saying forever, Dirt going to jail. Dirt going to jail. Dirt out of here. He done. And it's just we think he been skating, or we thought, oh, maybe he ain't going to. Nah, that's it. Investigations take time. Cases got to be built first before they come at you. So he just been on borrowed time, basically. But we've been saying that, and now the reality has been realized, and the start of it, of the downfall of Chicago rapper Lil Durk, has begun. Yet another one. And they getting these dudes, man. They be big artists too. It don't be no little rinky. Sometimes it do be some rinky dink dudes that you don't hear about much. But like they getting some big. We got Young Thug over there. Mm-hmm. Oh. Um. Yo Gotti and them, Dolph. They need some big fish here, man. You know that they getting. You know. Yep. I feel like they got a list, and they just looking at everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like they got a list. You know, because I know this ain't the only. You know what I'm saying? Place where they can find this stuff going on. They focus too much on these rappers, and they got people coming from Venezuela taking over apartment units and everything else. Like that should be the number one as far as fighting crime. That should be number one on the agenda. Not pursuing no rapper. To me, of course, all crime is crime. They're gonna do what they gotta do. That's their job. But it's like you sandwiched in by this stuff on all levels, and you can't escape it. You right here, okay, Diddy right here, then YSL Young Thug right here. Oh, PRECMG right here. Uh, Now we got this Durk business. That ain't nothing but motion. That's billionaire, Ciroc Revolt, Bad Boy, etc., etc. out the window. That's Memphis basically out the window at this point. It's a countdown now on God Yo Gotti. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hopefully there'll be some other cats that'll come up that'll, but that's who had it locked. Them two factions more than anybody. So you got that. Then you got Young Thug, probably him and Future, biggest things in the ATL. If if he don't skate from this, you know, it's gonna be looking crazy. They trying to find a way to get Boosie out of here. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to find a way to get Boosie up out of here too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, they going after big fishes. And I believe they trying to. I believe they always been trying to get Jay Prince and them on something. You know what I'm saying? I believe they still on that one. What do you guys think? What do you all think? Eminem Brazil. He a real fan. Y'all double tap on the screen. He got the man name and everything. So anyway, yeah. So I'm waiting like everybody else for further details and to emerge, and we gonna stay on top of this one. This the For the Real Only channel. Look for a lot of changes. I'm working on it now as we speak. Look for a lot of changes on this channel. We're going in a different direction. You know, real people, real stories, real truth, real lives. You know what I'm saying? Going a different direction. So just look out for that. So probably a month or less, you're just gonna see a whole another thing on here. You know, that centers around what I said. You're gonna see a whole another thing on here. You're gonna see less of this too. You're gonna see it, but less. You know. Yeah, y'all check out the Chef Fo channel. I wish I could post a link in here. Y'all check out the Chef Fo channel. We on the road to 1,000 subs. We at 580 something right now, and we got a new episode at 5 p.m. Eastern time today. Malaysian beef saute. New episode every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Chef Fo, CHEFFO. You should see a cartoon chef. That's me. So check that out. Yeah, we've been growing, doing good though on there. Appreciate everybody that's been tapping in. Appreciate everybody here for tapping in as well. Double tap on that screen though. Hopefully I can get me at least 12, 15, 20 likes. You know what I'm saying? Show love. Yep. But I think also I feel like they're gonna wind up having the saddest story in rap music and hip hop. Chicago. The Chicago story, as it's told, will be the saddest story in hip hop. They always come here trying to act like they doing something, but they really be trying to eavesdrop and watch you. Really thought I was gonna be like, man, you ain't my boy. You don't tell me nothing, bro. But anyway, Chicago, their story will go down as the saddest story in hip hop history. They done squandered a whole generation. Way more should have came out of Chicago in that drill. You know what I'm saying? You had a little bit of success from Chief Keef. King Von had that little bit of success, albeit brief. Duck never got a chance to come all the way up, but he was having his little bit of success. Durk was the most successful. Now he look, man, and it's all been due to jail and unaliving, and they all was doing was all of them, most of them was on the music tip, and you got another one that's been hit up here, and his brain ain't the same, and he had one of the most successful songs, and was one of the most best artists out of it, and he ain't the same no more. So he ain't doing nothing like So it's just a sad situation. They had a whole generation of artists that's basically they wiped each other out. Crazy. Double tap on the screen, hit that like button. Dre, what you up to? You on the way to work? Oh, it's Friday, man. It's Friday, man. Hey, man, y'all do a brother a favor, man. Hey, you want to support the channel? Wait, we got super chats up there, super thanks. We got the $1.99 membership if you want to see some ratchet ish, and we got the cash app $, capital J, lowercase B, ARMS. It's Friday. Double tap on the screen, hit that like button, man. It's for the real only channel now. It's the for the real only channel. Ivdareal only. This is not a game. This is not a test. This is the real thing. Yep. Yeah, man. It has begun, man. Your boy out of here. Sad situation. Mm-mm-mm. Who's next? Oh, salute to Diary of a Mad Hatter, Dread Marley 510. Y'all go subscribe to Dread Marley 510 and Diary of a Mad Hatter. Big time moderators. Kid Tuber, Epic. James Cameron, Sonic. You remind me of this guy. Hi, I just joined Elgato. Okay, salute to everybody. Who in the bushes, man? Y'all jump in here and let us know where you from, where you representing, man. Let's do a roll call. We got the West Coast in the building. I forgot exactly where Mad Hatter from in the West Coast. We got Dread Marley, Oakland, California. I guess Eminem Brazil from Brazil. I'm representing New Jersey. Who else we got in here? Roll call. Y'all hit that like button, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit that notification bell so you can stay tapped in as well. Yep. We 55 minutes in, coming up on an hour mark though. Let's likes, kindness is free. Right, right. Double tap on that screen. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Double tap on the screen and hit that like button. I'm sitting here talking, ain't nobody saying nothing, so I put the poll up there, answer the poll, so I can at least know what y'all think. Do y'all got a difference of opinion? Ain't nobody saying nothing. So y'all feel what I'm saying, all right? Like it's over. Yep, it is over. Yep. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Yep, Lil Durk arrested in Florida, being detained pending extradition to California to face federal charges for attempting to unalive Quando Rondo and unaliving his cousin on accident 2 years ago in Los Angeles. Yes, yes, yes. It is what it is. Yep. Double tap on the screen though. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. I hope he held on to some of that paper. Because when the feds come, you need that paper. That makes all the difference. Well, you need that paper for you need them attorneys. But man, like with them feds, because them feds are gonna drag something out. That's why Puffy, people talking about Puffy, but Puffy did the right thing. If you want a speedy trial, because it gives them less time to build a case. So he requested a speedy trial. You know, the quicker, and May be here in no time because the trial in May. The quicker May get here, like they're gonna have far less evidence because of time constraints. But yeah, you might want to, because also when you're dealing with the feds, man, the feds will drag something out. The feds be holding. They'll drag something out. They'll hold you, and you be spending more and more and more money on lawyer fees. Yep. Send likes, hit that like button, man. Mm-mm-mm. We got to do better. Hold on, let me see something, man. One second, one second. Let me make sure of something. Okay. So y'all really is sitting in the bushes on me. I had to make sure because I had a situation. What was that, last week or the week before last, where I was on live and my comments for some reason stopped working. So people was on there here in the comments and they were leaving comments, and I wasn't responding because I thought nobody was saying nothing, but they were saying something the whole time, you know. Yep, double tap on that screen, take the poll. Let us know what you think about this situation. Do you see him wiggling out of this one? How so? Chicken, I think chickens have come to roost. Yeah, but it is what it is, man. I'm not the judge, jury, and executioner, but the way it's looking, looking ugly. 10:30. Yeah, yeah. Double tap on the screen, hit that like button. Everybody in the bushes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, hit that like button, man. But man, Lil Durk, man, not to talk bad, but Durk was a damn fool for sitting there all that time, man, knowing he could have. You know what I'm saying? You had ample time to clean up, bro, and do the right thing. He let that pressure get to him. That pressure ain't no joke, bro. That's why you got to watch who you hanging with. Somebody will pressure you into hurting something. It'll be somebody in the ear like, oh, you gonna let that, man? You gonna let that? And then you go react off what somebody else talking about because you care what they saying. You know what I'm saying? Get that cold water in you. That's why he did it, bro. And I think Lil Tim beat the case. Well, I guess y'all ain't talking today. I'm about to go in the other room. I know it's a little noise there and there, but yeah, it's Friday. What everybody got planned for the night, though? What's everybody plans? Y'all smoking and joking, sipping and dipping. Yeah, I feel like playing some spades, man. You know, or going to the casino or something. Take that little ride out to PA. I don't know. Yeah, take that little PA ride at the casino up. Mm-hmm. Go in the closet, find me a little outfit. Yeah, it's a easy. Yeah. Remember that you in the wrong area, sir. Slow down, 'cause I can't take the heat. Slow down, baby. That's what Dirk singing. He man, man. Hmm. Double tap on the screen. Yep, yep. They done got him. He being detained for extradition. So, ooh, he in Broward County. I don't know how LA County jail work, but I heard it's real bad. So he going to LA County. They might have to put him in some type of I think he's big enough to where he should be in some type of segregated, you know what I'm saying, situation. Because he definitely don't need to be in regular population. He too high class, he a high profile dude, you know what I'm saying? But he going over to LA County. Yep. Matter of fact, he been in there long enough. That's why I'm about to go in the other room and get on my laptop and look around because he could be. It should be about to be some updates if it ain't been done already on what's going on. But yeah, man. Yeah. Yesterday I spent a lot of time, a lot of computer time, man, just trying to fine tune this YouTube thing in terms of what they call it, the SEO optimization. You know, so this is I'm gonna be uploading everything from the computer. Stop playing with this phone. Double tap on the screen, hit that like button. Appreciate y'all. Salute. Big IV, big four by the people for the people. And this is now for the Real Only channel. Yeah. Man, y'all check out all the content, man. And look out, because I'm finna start hitting. I'm finna start hitting on here. Yeah, every time y'all turn around, y'all gonna be seeing that red, white, and black logo down there. You're gonna be seeing it everywhere. I'm just letting you know. Cause I can't take the heat. Slow down. You like 50 Cent, huh? Yeah, Molly. I'm gonna time you out for 10 minutes. You just talk. You saying a little. You commenting just for the sake of commenting now. Saying any little thing. This ain't say any little thing channel. Slow down, cause I can't take the heat. Slow down. Slow down, baby. Man, this chair's comfortable today, boy. Maybe because I ain't never laid this far back in it. Man, I know I need a stool. I'll be damn near laying down flat. Kick my feet up on it on. I hate this people here. Man, that being this joint relaxing. Woo. Oh man. Yeah, man. So you earlier over there chilling, right? Uh, that's what's up. Man, hey, man, I'm tired of first shift, but I don't want to do third. I think I want to go to second. You know what I'm saying? Try that out. Cause I can't take the heat. Slow down. Yep. Mm. Double tap on that screen, hit the like button if you didn't do so already. Yo, I'm not getting nobody notifications. No, well, nobody from the sector. Even a homegirl. Um, like I'm just stumbling upon everybody live. Like I'd be scrolling. I'm like, oh, this person live. I don't know why I'm not getting nobody notification. Nobody. Like not from Africa sector. Yeah, man. Yeah. People don't realize, man. Like you ain't unless you believe in reincarnation. Well, you can believe in what you want to. Don't mean it exists. But as far as we know, when you out of here, you out of here. Ain't no take two. Um. So yeah, be careful what you do when you hear what your life. You know, when you live your life, be careful what you do. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And then people in the sector go live so much you don't even know where to begin at. You know what I'm saying? 1 or 2 days, so you go not get nobody notifications, and you be so far behind you can't even catch up. You go listen to somebody like, what are they talking about? You don't even know what's going on. Slow down. Yeah. So many young cats threw their lives away, man. What's up, Liz? I got to get on this computer today. I got work to do today too. Well, let me get in here and check on and see if it's any new information because I can let y'all know right now while y'all on here. Slow down, cause I can't take the heat. Let me start dancing this motherfucker. Oh yeah, I remember him. I had just like heard of him because he was on this live. I was like, who's this dude? He was on his live. I seen him on his live, and then next thing you know, he was out of there. I was like, that's a dude that was just on the live. Hold on a second. Plug my charger, my laptop charger. Feel like the old days being back on the laptop. Y'all remember when? Y'all probably remember when I went to buy this and I did an unboxing when I first got this channel. I went and bought this laptop. Man, come on, man. Everything tangled up. And I did an unboxing. This how you know I ain't been on it. Wait. Watch how dusty it is. Well, I wipe this down, but the screen, you probably can't tell. Look, this the old for the real only. This was the Friday Night Lives was all coming from this thing right here. It's still new. It ain't but a year old, and for months it's sat because yeah, I remember I was going live strictly from the phone, so it's sat for a while. So this thing pretty much still new. Thinking about selling it and getting me a Mac because this was about $900, but it barely been used. I sell it for probably 350, 4. Who knows? A brand new laptop, move fast, everything. It's a Asus. It's perfect. It's a good model for content creation. I told him to give me for the best. Oh, he didn't give my code out. I told him to give me the best thing for content creation. You know what I'm saying? And they pointed me out to this. Oh, look at this. Some old memory. I got my T-shirt designs on here. Some of them. Oh, my everyday is Friday. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in effect too. Put that shirt out for y'all smokers. I might post this in full. It's like 12 minutes. I'm always keep this. What if I became like a big rapper or something? How many rappers got their first ever performance? I love the digital era. Some of these was beat jacks, so I don't want to be playing it on here. That's why I'm skimming through it. Look at it. Uh, my tongue stuck out. Yeah, who was that? Oh, okay. Saint Teller. Dre, look at this. I had started downloading some of that. I got to download the rest of it to get me a terabyte, man, so I can, because eventually they're gonna come off the channel all the way. Look at him.
What's up? Man, I'm just talking about, man, I read an article that inspired the hell out
Man, I'm looking at a lot of this stuff. This stuff like ancient history at this point. It was just last year. Man, I got to clean off this desktop. What is this? Oh, Fillmore Africa Showdown.
yeah, bro, you can't all even fuck. Yeah, y'all fucking my shit up. Hey, you know what? You want to see all this, bro? Shit.
Oh, okay. Let me go on the internet. All right. Wait, hold on. Nothing new so far. Wait, 18 minutes. Let me see. U.S. Marshal Service. Um, involvement in the 2020 death of emerging rapper. They feel a close friend of Durk. Will offer money and lucrative music opportunities with OTF. Credit card associated with OTF was used to purchase airplane tickets to fly to California, filed a lawsuit linking Lil Durk. Oh yeah, she did. FBG Duck mother did file a lawsuit against Durk and King Von estate, and she gonna get it too. Arrest comes just a week after he was honored by Cook County, Illinois, for efforts to uplift underdeserved communities in Chicago through his Neighborhood Heroes Foundation, which is also expected to send water and food supplies to Florida to help with Hurricane Milton recovery efforts. The trenches was awarded multiple keys to the city. Everybody should get second chances at life about what you do with it. Alhamdulillah, y'all. My background white and clean of all the cases. I ain't a felony anymore. Felony anymore. Okay. Yep. Well, there you have it. It's crazy, man. Would y'all buy that shirt? Mm-hmm. Got the doobie ashtray. Remember that definite dude? Why they take the nerve to have the doobie ashtray? Why they do me that way? All right, Dred. Yeah, salute to the chat, man. Hit that like button. Now I need to open up that one thing. That's where I got a lot of designs at. Well, you know what? I ain't gonna do it. Wait, this for the black shirts. Okay, so what we going here? I'm about to go do some behind the scenes working get to preparing for this next phase of the For the Real Only channel, the final phase of the For the Real Only channel. Uh, and get working. I'm gonna spend my day up here being productive. So I figured I'd go live, get some burn on the live tip, and then come on here and get some work done. You know, start getting more productive on here. Get back in tune with my little laptop. But anyway, man, I'm gonna appreciate everybody for coming through. Y'all go check out Chef O channel, subscribe over there. That's CHEFFO. I wish I can post it here, but y'all don't get it. Chef O, CHEFFO. That's my cooking channel. Doing good right now. We have 580 something subs already in 2 months. We on the road to 1,000. Hopefully I can strike. Hopefully I can strike and get there within the next month or two. You know what I'm saying? So far so good though. You know, it's looking like it's attainable. But we trying to get them watch hours up over there. So y'all go subscribe over there and check out the content. New episode at 5 p.m. Malaysian beef satay skewers. New episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. But so plus I gotta charge up this phone. So I may go live tonight. It ain't a Friday night live, but might tap in for a few minutes on the Chef O channel though, because I need to build up watch hours. So y'all look out for me over there. But all right, man, let me get up out of here. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Lil Durk, what can we do? Salute to the chat. Like, share, and subscribe. And get in the comments. Let us know how you feel, what you think about the situation. And hit that notification bell so you can stay tapped in. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.